Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Amiens are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
The action has already started. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. De Vrij is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong, he's a good reader of the game, and never afraid to put in a tackle, a well-timed tackle. I don't think any opposition forward will relish playing against him. I think I'm right in saying that.
And it's Ziyech. Gets it back. Deftly done. And he heaves it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Alexandro. Coman. Alexandro has it in a wide position, so what next? Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Alexandro simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle.
He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That looks a good ball. Well, we're past the halfway point now, and still the perfect season is a possibility.
I can't believe we're even discussing this far into the season. It's a staggeringly good record, and the only concern I'd have is that injuries and a little fatigue could impact at some stage, but I sincerely hope not.
Conte. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Bale. Pumps it into... And he gobbles up the chance! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it high. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Out of play for a throw. Tries to switch the play. Played out to the right. Ronaldo. Paris Saint-Germain are in control here on the brink of half-time. Jerome Boateng. And here's Bale. And there's a long ball. And that's been levered clear. Vidal. A buccaneering run from the defender. Bale. Conte. Hits one! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now short, shot at goal! And that has been clubbed away. Turns and goes back, has a pop!
Conte weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain deserved to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Paris Saint-Germain picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow, really important. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Ronaldo. Out to the right. Could be... And the shot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Amiens grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Paris Saint-Germain again hit early in the second half. It just keeps happening week after week. Coman. And they've been caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Amiens have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Hit long and direct. Gets into some space. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Ronaldo. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's got options out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of... And Ziyech! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bale chooses to go back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ziyech hoists it forward. Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Aubameyang. Conte. The referee has given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard.
Has a pop! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bale really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Plays it over to the other flank. Alexandro concedes a free kick for that. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
He's through, it's one-on-one! Got a sight of goal here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Aubameyang floats one over.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Across the field it goes. Well, they held on to it for far too long there, and they've allowed the defence the chance to close them down.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Conte, and here's Bale. A really good feat. Parolo puts it into the middle. We are into overtime. It's come loose, and here's Hulk. A real chance to break. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.